Yeah, it's me. Yep, a little behind. Videos I haven't uploaded yet. Anyway, a video, at least one. Anywho, I've been microbing this morning. It was kind of fun. Microscoping. Really don't have time for this shit, though. It's just kind of stupid. You know, once you start fiddling with it, you start trying to figure out different light sources, and you know, it's one of those engineering things. And then once you find a little microbe running around, you've got to figure out how to chase him. You know, because it's, you know, it's 300 power here. You know, it's a little hard to follow something. Anyway, so it's sort of interesting. I saw like a paper bag microbe and a little buzzy, whatever wuzzy thingy. Well, it wasn't buzzy really. It was a little tiny once it buzzed. And then some other one, it was like eating their shit or something. But anyway, so it was interesting stuff. So should be some images of that crap in the background if my camera did not fail me and such. So, but yeah, though, you're watching them, I mean, you know, I put in an hour watching it, you know, because I was hoping to do something neat, you know, reproduce, blow up or something. You know, it's amazing, you know, it's just tiny, you know, slide of water, you know, it's a little tiny, less than a drop of water, and, you know, it's underneath the 2 pieces of glass, and you're saying, they got a whole world there still. But it'd be kind of interesting to see what happens, you know, when this little world ends. It starts drying up, what happens. But I couldn't hang around and watch that. Maybe next time. So let's see what else. Yeah, just watching them though, you can see the you know, this rudimentary, you know, the foundations of our intelligent senses. You know, where it's just this on-off thing. You know, they hit something they don't like, and it's just this automatic rejection. And then they poke around where they do like, and they just tend to drift in that direction. And it's quite interesting. A lot of herky-jerky movements, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, indicating this all-or-nothing reflexive intelligence that, you know, I argue is what ours is too, except ours isn't just one reflex. You know, it'd be a million, and every word has its own reflexive reaction, its own jerk when it hits our brain. And the air, the breeze, every little bit I'm sensing, the little red thing on a stick, they all fly into my reflexive organ, and there's a bunch of little herky-jerky going on in there, and the end result is what the net effect of all the herking and jerking. It's what the whole team does, the team of reflexes, and the outcome is me. And so, you know, gave you some perspective. It's funny when you do things yourself like that. I mean, you know, you can get plenty of videos of microbes and images, and much better than what I'm messing with. But when it's your own, you know, and it's like you're watching it in real time. It's a real thing. It's there. I'm not saying it was like a pet, but you know, it's hard not to give it a personality. It's hard to not almost name the little microbe you're watching and be a little concerned for its destiny, even though it's just a little machine. And I guess that's part of the context, is that it also makes you just think, and you just have to keep pushing it into your head, this idea that, look at this thing, it's just this little feeding, little consuming and reproducing machine. It has no other mission than to just function, consume and reproduce. No thoughts, no ideas, no ambitions, just consume, and as a byproduct, reproduce of the mechanics. It's just startling to you know, see it, to watch it happening right before your eyes. The roots of our existence. And it's just such a crude, brutal root. And then when you think about the amount of it going on in here. I mean, I'm, you know, a little half of a drop of dirty water, you know, biologically active water, you know, contains, you know, a whole country of events, of individuals, and the scale of it is just amazing. Yeah, not a good word. But like I said, yeah, it's hard to comprehend. It's hard to see a ruler that big. So anyway, what else is there? don't want to go on and on about this stuff. There's some, the little standard bull crap you put up with in comment sections. Hey, pups. Hey, how you doing?
That should be the problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem until they bite my face off and then I'll sue your motherfucking ass. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, somebody left some kind of comment on the Mendham video there, and you make me sad or some kind of crap like that, and it's like, what the fuck, fella? I mean, what is the point? You just want to go on YouTube and just have everybody tell you little bedtime stories? Is that the idea? Nobody should seriously talk about anything meaningful. No, we just make up stories to all make it all okay. There. You want there, tube? Everything's going to be all right, honey. It's okay, sweetie. We'll make it. Yeah. Tomorrow's another day. Yay. Puke. I mean, really. I mean, I'm sorry, yes. I mean, maybe my sensibilities are more suited to this, just because I've been doing it my whole fucking life. So, yeah. Alright, maybe it's a little easier for me, and I don't realize that the truth hurts people. But, I'm sorry. You should have caught on, a long time ago. It wasn't that hard. It's not that hard to figure out. It's just right there in front of you. And the reason why you don't figure it out is because somehow you don't figure out, like Dr. Seuss's metaphor. That there ain't no hoobies and elephants don't talk and all that shit. It's but I can't do that for you. Sorry. And maybe there's a way of saying this without being sledgehammery about it. But we don't have a million more years to fiddle around, fucking things up. Human beings sort of got to fly right, or we're going off a hard, bumpy cliff. And that's just the facts. So I just don't think we're going to get this crate off the ground, this pig machine, unless some people, start yelling a little. Get people's attention, slap them in the face a bit. But anyway, different strokes. I just don't see. I mean, there's no real rational response to you make me sad. Sorry, I got nothing. Sorry. That's all I can say. Take a sad pill, happy pill, whatever. Whatever, people. Ouch. Don't bite me again. No, just a previous itch. So, I don't believe I have too much more to say on this particular subject. There should be other subjects, but there really aren't a whole lot of videos that get my attention and say, "Oh man, that was a good point. Ooh, I never looked at it from that perspective before. Ooh." There's a few, but it's rare. I mean, if they do give me a different perspective, it's always, yeah, okay. So you got green glasses on, you got purple glasses on. I can always see the indirectness of the argument, talking around it, not at it. But whatever. And such. It really should be something else, but I guess I'll end here. Don't waste any more of your time, and if I think it's something, I can just hit the stupid button again. That's what I can do. Yeah, I can just turn the camera back on. Wow. Alright, totally tore. Alright, thought of something. When I was doing a little microbe stew thing, I was thinking about was the fact that, I'm thinking about it, their world, like, from my perspective, from a perspective where I can see things. I got that radar going all the time, and just, they're in this dark universe where they only this limited, tiny sensation of hot and cold almost. I mean, it's just, shut everything off and have only two things in the world, soft jello to touch and a hammer that whaps your hand. And it's almost like that's what they're moving through the world based on, is when there's a hammer and when there's soft. And So, I mean, that's just another piece to this whole thing is perspective. We do have such well-developed senses and this capacity to, interpret the environment. I mean, it really is high-tech radar kind of stuff, vision. It's quite a sense capability to take advantage of, and most of life on Earth isn't doing it. So, I think it's just a little interesting. It stimulates the brain a little, creates some wobbling noises and such. So, yeah, until next time.